In this video, Volkswagen are doomed. Welcome back to the Tesla Disruption, where we explore the latest trends and developments in the automotive industry. In today's video, we're going to discuss why Volkswagen could potentially face bankruptcy before 2030 and how their legacy business model is under threat from disruptive forces in the market. First off, Volkswagen's software woes. Let's start by addressing the issues of Volkswagen's software. While they've made strides in their EV lineup, like the ID3 and the ID4, their software has often been criticised for being subpar compared to the industry leaders. Their over-reliance on third-party software providers has resulted in glitches, security concerns, and less than ideal user experience. They have no over-the-air updates, and if you have any issues, you have to take it into the dealers. A friend of mine did just that. They had his car for a fortnight, and they gave him a petrol car as a loaner. Go figure. Shout out to Chris. Wink. Oh, sorry. Shout out to Chris. They're lagging in the EV race. Another significant challenge Volkswagen faces is their relatively slow progress in the electric vehicle market. With competitors like Tesla and other automakers making significant advances in EV technology and infrastructure, Volkswagen needs to catch up quickly. Their ambitious EV plans need to materialise to stay relevant in a rapidly changing industry. But just look at their sales in China. They're dropping off a cliff. With hundreds of EV manufacturers in that market, like BYD, Tesla, NIO and XPeng, they're finding it really difficult to compete. Their legacy business is under siege. So now let's discuss how their legacy business, centred around internal combustion engine vehicles, is at risk of disappearing. As governments worldwide are imposing stricter emissions regulations, Volkswagen's traditional vehicle could become less profitable and eventually obsolete. Which idiot would buy a petrol car in 2030 when an EV is far so superior? By that time, EVs will be cheaper to buy and damn sight cheaper to run. No servicing required. The threat of disruption. Disruption is the buzzword in the automotive industry, and Volkswagen is not immune to it. Companies like Tesla, with their direct-to-consumer model, and the Chinese competitors like MG and NIO are posing a significant threat to the traditional automakers. Volkswagen needs to adapt quickly to this new landscape. So what are the potential scenarios for Volkswagen's future? They could either embrace innovation and accelerate their EV efforts, or face dire financial consequences. Bankruptcy might be an extreme outcome, but it's not entirely implausible if they don't adapt swiftly. Do you think they will? Answer in the question in the comments below. I certainly don't, and here's why. They're too stuck in their old ways. They got rid of the only man that actually got it in Herbert Diess. Then they replaced him with an arse-licking yes man in Oliver Bloom. The family's major shareholders should maybe think about selling their private yachts and their villas in Monte Carlo. They may need the money sometime in the not too distant future. So in conclusion, Volkswagen's future is far from certain, and the road ahead is filled with challenges. Their software issues, sluggish processing EVs, and the threat of disruption to their legacy business make it imperative for them to rethink their strategy and innovate rapidly. Will they rise to the occasion, or will they fall victim to the changing tides of the automotive industry? Only time will tell. I, for one, won't be buying any Volkswagen shares. Not financial advice, but I'm sure some people might make money out of them. Thank you for watching today's video on the uncertain future of Volkswagen. They're doomed. Please like the video if you did. You can find me on Twitter at Vincent Gledhill, or on Patreon if you would like to support the channel. And until next time, stay green.